The main thing is that I want to say is that you are not a victim. You are a survivor, and you are much greater than whatever trauma, whatever it is that you have been through. And God can and will heal you. Just allow him to. What's up, y'all? So I don't have like a word today, and I don't know if it may seem like I'm sad, but if it do seem like I'm sad, I'm not. It's just real late, and I just felt like I need to do this video for, I want to say this video is kind of like encouragement for like a specific set of people, like people who like went through like childhood abuse, currently going through it, you know. If you have been abused in any type of way, don't nobody really know this about me, but I told one person. I was molested when I was younger by a close family member. But so this is who this video is for. People, you know, who was, you know, abused as a child in any type of way, went through some type of trauma. And it don't even have to be like childhood trauma, because, you know, people go through it even as adults, you know, teenagers, you know, just whoever. All I want to say is you are not a victim. You are a survivor. Don't let anything that you went through or currently going through define who you are. Because you are bigger than that. You know, don't look down on yourself. Don't let other people look down on you. It may be hard for some people, but you just gotta find a way to help build yourself. Find ways to help you feel good about yourself. And it really don't even matter what nobody has to say about you. Only thing matters is what God says. And what was I about to say? Oh, child. Forgot. But do what you need to do. Like, do what you feel like you need to do. Is this thing crooked? Do what you feel like you need to do, whether it's, you know, getting therapy, whether it's you joining a group that has, you know, been through the same thing that you've been through, whether it's like they have groups on Facebook, they have in-person groups. What are they called? Support groups. No, find a support group. There we go. I think support group. Find you one of those, you know, do stuff like that. And also, the number one thing is ask God to heal you from whatever trauma you've been through, because he can most definitely do that, and he will guide you on how to do it. You know, he may even connect you with people who may, or a person that may be able to help. So I don't feel like this video is gonna be long at all, because I feel like I'm really done with what I had to say, because I feel like it was kind of like it was put on me. I want to say I feel like I just kept brushing it to the side and never really thought about it. Sometimes it comes to me and I kind of just like brush it off, like just making this video. I don't know if it's because, you know, deep down inside I'm like nervous about posting this video, but yeah, because it's like I didn't write anything down. It's like I'm kind of just like going off the top of my head, you know, whatever the Holy Spirit puts in my heart to say. That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of just going with what I feel like I should say. But the main thing is that I want to say is that you are not a victim. You are a survivor, and you are much greater than whatever trauma, whatever it is that you have been through. And God can and will heal you. Just allow him to. I know a couple things would be like, you have to learn how to forgive. Forgive the person who has done harm to you, who has hurt you in any type of way. You may not want to, but forgiving people, it actually feels good, because I had to do that. It feels good because it kind of make you feel like, I don't want to say make you feel like a better person than them or anybody else I don't know how to forgive, but it's like, to me, it makes me feel like I'm really growing. Because I want to grow. I don't want to stay the same. I don't want to hold on to hatred. And, you know, I remember I used to say a lot how I hold grudges. And it's like, what's the point? It don't really do anything to you, but stays inside of you, and it grows. And it grows. And it will get to a point where it will just explode, and you would end up exploding on somebody that may have done like just a minor thing to you. And the fact that you have so much, you know, inside, negativity inside, that you have been allowing to just like grow inside of you, you know, will cause that. You let that little thing, you know, seem way bigger than it actually was. And it's like, forgiving people, showing love to people like, oh, I ain't doing nothing for that person, they did this and that to me. And it's like, why? Just do it, you know. God is a God of love, so always do things, you know, with love. And that's one of the fruits of the Spirit, love. It's just, honestly, just being free from negativity and past things, past trauma, just dealing with the wrong type of people, letting go of like past trauma and things that people done to you in the past, whether they did you wrong, you know, used you, whatever it was. And then also just being angry, letting go of anger. You know, it feels good not to be able to just hold on to like anger and past issues, because all that does, like holding on to that type of stuff, it just builds inside of you, and you get easily frustrated. You get frustrated, even like you get irritated, you know, quicker than you used to, because that negativity is like growing inside of you because you are not letting it go. And it feels good to be able to, like, yeah, you're gonna have your moments where you get mad, but, you know, be angry and let it go. Let it go. It's like when somebody do something to you and you don't let it go, and you end up seeing that person again, you gonna think about what they did to you, and you gonna automatically get mad, automatically get irritated, frustrated with that person. Just negativity is just gonna come out of just seeing that person. So it's like, that don't feel good. That does not feel good, just being angry all the time. That seemed like a sad life to me. So it's just like, just let it go. You know, it's plenty of videos on YouTube University, that can help you with stuff like that. Or if you, like I said, get some help, therapy. They even do I believe they do the like Zoom type therapy sessions, like if you don't want to go in person, I believe. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can find a support group too. So it's like, it's plenty of things, you know. Again, do something that makes you happy. Do something that you enjoy doing, that will take your mind off of something that how do I even get on this? Anyways, you know, do something that take your mind off, you know, whatever bad thing that didn't happen or frustrated you, made you angry. But I feel like an old lady. I feel like I sound like an old lady. But anyways, it's time to let go and heal. Time to let go and heal. Be a better person, you know, to yourself, to others. It's time. It may be hard, but you will get through it. You will get through it. If you have to call on God every second, do that. If you one of those type of people that like to write, like journal. Speaking of journaling, I'm just not gonna say. They like to journal, how they, you know, write down how they feel. Do that. Do it. But it's time to heal. And I have faith in you. I have faith that you will get through it. It may take time, but you will, and you can do it. You can and you will. And I believe that's all I have to say. But I really hope this video was like encouraging in some type of way. If anybody wants to know, well, I can be around a person, like the person is still around. I'm able to be around that person and not feel any type of way towards that person. You know, I can still, you know, wish the best for them. I even prayed for that person a couple times. So, and asked God to forgive them as well. Okay, y'all, so what you guys just saw, I made that video October 7th, 2021. And here I am almost a year later, making a second part. This is kind of like an update, because back then I was trying to face my trauma, but fear got in the way. And I didn't think the video was that good, honestly. It's like, I feel like I was just all over the place. But when I actually went back and looked at it again, I was like, I actually did give some good advice. Like, the video really not that bad to me. So, I actually faced my trauma. It's like recently, this was like the beginning of August. So beginning of this month is when I actually faced the person. And but before then, I had been, it's like every time I saw the person, I would want to pull them to the side and be like, hey man, I just want to let you know I forgive you. And it's just that spirit of fear would just be on me, and I would just be like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. So one day I was sitting in my room, and I think I was in the middle of watching a video, and something was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and text them, and, you know, let them know I forgive them, and let them know that God also forgives them. I don't know what it is. But anyways, so I text them, and then they wanted to actually talk in person, which was the thing that I was trying to avoid. And I was like, what is it? What could they possibly have to say? So, I went on ahead and did it. I went over and met him. But before that, I was gonna text him and be like, hey, let's just do this tomorrow or whatever. But I'm like, I'm gonna just go ahead and, just overcome this feeling and just, get it over with. So I can finally, just be free. Because I really feel like just about all my life, I just been running from it. It's like I would just try to keep it in the back of my mind whenever it would come up. And it's like all my life, I had been trying to just forget that it happened. But it's like it happened. It doesn't, it's not who I am. It helped me to realize some things, what happened and how it affected me growing up and the choices that I made in life. Like, I feel like I'm finally getting my power back. I'm finally walking. I'm starting to walk in my power. And it feels good. Because it's like, growing up, I wouldn't, exercise my power. I wouldn't walk in my power. I would just seem so shy and timid and just not who God created me to be. And that affected me. Like, growing up, I never put myself out there. Like, I never tried to learn what it is that I enjoyed doing, what I didn't like to do, just trying things in life. Because that spirit of shyness and anxiety, social anxiety, would just come upon me and just stop me from doing whatever it is that I want to try. So it's like I went through my life, just settling, never really fighting for the things that I feel like I deserve or that I want. I never really fought for anything. I kind of just settled. Sometimes I would fight, but not too much. A lot of times I really settled, like with my jobs, with relationships. I did a bunch of settling. And I'm like, I don't want that no more. I don't want that for my life. I don't want to keep settling and ending up at jobs. First off, I don't even want to work for a man. I feel like that's not what the Most High has for me. Some people, that's what you want to do. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong if you want to work for someone. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But if you feel like it's more, if you feel like, no, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing, I feel like God has more for me, then do it. Find out what it is that you really want to do. Connect with God. If you have not built that relationship with the Most High, start today. Start now. But I'm gonna continue to say this, because giving my life to the Most High God has been the best decision I have ever made in my life, because I have received so much clarity, so much understanding. Like, I feel so much more wise, and it's like, ooh, it feels so good. Just being more open-minded and really understanding, like, people and why they do the things that they do. And just, freeing yourself. It just feels so good. I hope I'm making sense. And I hope I'm not all over the place. But, back to the story. So, we finally talked, and they, told me how it affected them growing up. And I don't want to say too much, but yeah, they just kind of explained to me, like, it actually affected them growing up. It is not like they went about their life, not thinking about it. So I'm like, okay, because that was something that I wondered. Did they ever think about it? How did they feel about the situation? So that helped a lot. Hold on. Ooh, that truck loud. And now I find myself, like, giving them advice and helping them with their relationships, whether they have like a romantic relationship or like just a friendship with someone. You know, I find myself helping them now. Yeah, I find myself helping them now and giving them advice, and it feels good to be a blessing to those who have, you know, may have harmed you in any type of way, done you wrong in any type of way. It feels good to just be a blessing to them, not hold on to that anger, you know. Yeah, it really feels good to not hold on to anger and grudges, because the past me used to say, I hold on to grudges, but that's not a good thing. Why would you want to hold on to a grudge? You know, why would you want to hold on to that anger, that whatever feeling it is? Why would you want to hold on to that? But yeah, so that's how I faced my my childhood trauma. It feels good, and I think this is the, I feel like this is the final step. Me posting this video is the final step of me healing from this trauma and finally being set free, because not too many people notice about me. So now I'm about to put it out for the whole world. For whoever come across my video. And I'm actually excited to release this video, to be honest. So for anyone who has, you know, went through anything, experienced anything in their childhood, or just growing up, or even as an adult, whatever happened, you are not, don't let that define you. You are much stronger than anything that comes your way. Think about all the things that you have went through in life. You are still here, and you are still going strong, even if you may not feel like you're strong, but you are. Look at you, still here. Still here. And remember, nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent in life. Nothing. Everything is temporary. That's something to really remember. Everything in life is temporary. Whether it's people, material things, a feeling, it's temporary. It's not going to last forever. Unless it's, you know, the fruits of the spirit. But yeah, I think that's it. I feel like that's all. I hope this video, you know, helps at least one person. And yeah, that's it, y'all. So God bless you. And remember, you can and you will get through it.